hold to it, and shoot for the sky.
Light that fire inside you, don't let it stop. Keep yourself moving till you reach the top. And hold on tight, 'cause it's a long way to fall. And life is a game and the winners take all. And life is a game and the winners take all. So take it all. Top and hold on tight, 'cause it's a long way to fall. And life is a game and the winners take all. And life is a game and the winners take all. So take it all.
Hello and welcome to the Ring Post Daily Podcast. I am Mr. RPD, your call your shot contract holder. He is Joey Hudson, Mr. Fantastic. He has other names, but I just love giving him that one. Who also he has a 1 point advantage still in the works. And he is Eddie
Yeah.
Wade, former Eddie Two Belts, but now he is just our Ring Post Daily Prophecy champion still. And we are the Ring Post Daily Podcast. And today we have a prediction episode for Elimination Chamber. We have there's a lot going on in WWE as of late. Like there's a lot of mysteries and stuff going. Like we have that masked man that we don't know what's going on with who that is. We have a
Stop saying it's me. By the way, there's been rumors online that it's me. It's not me. Clearly I would be using this beautiful mask that I have here and wouldn't be hiding in all black. Just because I wrestle in all black doesn't mean I have to hide in it.
Yeah. We have like a mystery crate that kind of came out of nowhere in the build into Elimination Chamber. We just found out Brock Lesnar set out an open challenge for Mania, which is crazy. But today we're focused on Elimination Chamber. And so we're going to get right into it. Joey's going to introduce the matches for us, and we're going to get right into the predictions. And now remember, this is the for the belts. I can't remember what number super card this is, but we are doing Elimination Chamber and AEW's Revolution that's happening in a couple weeks.
I believe this is Super Card 39.
That sounds
I could be wrong, but I'm thinking 39, maybe 40, but I'm pretty sure it's 39.
it's 30 something for sure. But
Come here.
well,
Ella. Well, she hears people outside.
yeah, she wants to give in her predictions as well.
Yeah, she's putting her 2 cents in. Hey, why don't you come here? Why don't you come here? Come here.
So with that, we have super picks, as you guys know, per usual, that we all choose for our 3 points and which pick we want to do that we're pretty sure on. We have wild cards to get out, and yeah, we could get right into it. So let's Joey and introduce the matches for us.
Sorry, I saw like a flash. I wonder what that was. I'll check
Oh,
it
it's
out.
all
but
good.
it's not there.
But-
Anyways, what'd you say?
Before we get into, actually, I was just telling you to get into the matches, but before that, how is
yeah.
our RPD podcast host?
I'll let the man with only one title now.
Why don't you shut your
first.
mouth? I may have lost the title, but you know what I got? I got a new friend.
You got one title?
The dance. No.
Oh,
I may have lost.
I
I
know.
had 2 titles, and then I lost one. How much you think I got? You got one. You got one title, buddy. But that's
now
on the
I have
line
the
here
perfect
too. Like, you
creation is now on our side.
Yeah, if you guys haven't heard
know what I
yet, Golden Boy, he's not necessarily the Golden
That's a
Boy
dead
anymore.
name.
Yeah, I was about to say he's not that anymore. He's like he has turned and joined the Brotherhood, regardless of what Eddie Wade has done to him and what Golden Boy has done to Eddie Wade. But br- Brotherhood, I've seen them.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I wasn't caught off guard when he stepped out there. I was a little shook, but in that moment I knew things had to be done, and we came out of that match on top, even if we ended up getting screwed in the end.
And I don't know if like anyone has like who watches this or anyone here has seen the interview, but I asked Golden Boy the questions. I asked him what we all wanted to know, and the guy just walked off
Had
with Austin Michaels.
nothing to
Didn't have a
say.
word to say. I mean, wow, bro. Wow. I was expecting something, but getting
He just
nothing.
looked at the camera
That's
evilly,
he said more by not saying anything.
right?
Like that's crazy.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's what you don't say. But no. So we got 4 matches on this Elimination Chamber 2026 card. The song you heard before the show is "Winners Take All" by Johnny Houlihan on Facebook. That's the song for the Super Card, and we got two title matches and 2 title opportunity matches here, and we're gonna go with the first match. I believe we're gonna start off with is the World Heavyweight Championship match. Champion CM Punk defends against Finn Balor.
Yeah, this one, it's a tough one. But I'll go first.
Now, I was gonna ask
I'll
you. Is there a certain way y'all just want to go,
I'll go
or do y'all
first.
just want to go
I'll go
random
first
here and
since
there?
I'm undefeated at Elimination Chamber Supercards as well, and I'm still I can't say undefeated at Royal Rumble Supercards, but no one's ever beaten me at the Royal
You
Rumble
are.
Supercard. I guess
You are.
yeah.
No,
Me and you
we
won.
heard that crap before. You have
Yeah,
won.
me and
Just because there's a tie there, okay, so you've tied and you've won, but you've never lost. That's how I look at a record. I mean, even if Taker would have like it went like undefeated at Mania and went and had like a tie on there, yeah, it's a blemish, but it's like, hey, you still ain't been defeated. No one past or present co-host has beaten you at Royal Rumble pay-per-view card. So until there's a new winner at that pay-per-view type of card, you're still undefeated
yep,
at it. There's a tie there, but you're
it's
undefeated.
crazy. Me and Joey beat the champion, but none of us have a ring at all. So, but it's how the game works. Championship advantage. That's the key.
And one of the biggest super cards of the year coming up. I've always wanted to do it this way, but over the years we've done like where WrestleMania and like 7 other pay-per-views are in one. And I've always from day one thought it'd be just more proper to have WrestleMania, especially now it's 2 nights, as it's one own super card. So much is gonna happen. Put the main RPD title on the line, no matter who the champ is, and just go in and do WrestleMania and WrestleMania only. That's what we're leading up to on this super card. But CM Punk, Finn Balor, Tyreek, uh, what's your thoughts on
Well,
this?
every big show, especially this one, like Elimination Chamber, they went all out into making Elimination Chamber a big show and with a big shock. So I thought maybe Finn could get the win and then, maybe turn it back after, like on a Raw or something, on the road to WrestleMania. But just, I don't think that's going to happen. I think CM Punk's going to retain, and I don't know what's going to go on. I feel like Finn's next feud may be set up here for Mania, whatever that looks like. But whatever that is, that's what's going to cause Finn to lose. And I could see it happening where Finn just somehow gets the win, but I don't know. It's Punk in Chicago. It's yeah, and also just
Yeah.
you think
The,
about
I mean, come on, yeah.
the match of Roman and CM Punk. That's clearly gonna,
God,
like,
yeah.
so far that's the match, the main event night too. Like, to me, that's the match. But we shall see where things go.
Yeah, to me that is WrestleMania main
hmm
event.
hmm So CM Punk, that's what I'm going with.
All right. I'm just gonna go out there and say on a limb that I knew this since day one. I'm going with Punk on this as my super. I need every point here, and that's how I'm going to do it. Hold on there for a sec. And then what about you, Edward?
I think I'm gonna go with Pepsi Phil as well.
Yeah, as much as
Fragile Phil.
yeah, as much as I want Balor to get his moments, it may not. I don't know if it has to be here at Elimination Chamber and for the world title. So we'll. But then again, it's like
I
that'd be
think
crazy.
after Mania, there's got to. I think after Mania, there's got to be a part where he breaks away from the Judgment Day, and he gets back to himself. Now, I do like the current Finn Balor look and everything. I don't really want to see him go back to the little red and blue, uh, the little red and blue underwear in the ring again. Like, no, he's got a really good setup, but I don't want to. But I don't know. I think he needs to break away from Judgment Day and do his own thing. But that could go as far into SummerSlam almost. I bet. So maybe him versus Dominic. Dominic takes over.
Yeah, I
So
certainly hope not, because it seemed like they've been teasing Finn to be out of the Judgment Day for a couple years now or something. Like it's crazy. Like they've made small hints and almost seemed like there was a couple of times where they almost went with it and then just it's like, oh no, we made up.
yeah, Balor's actually like the most loyal one of the group because like since he joined when they kicked Edge out and they became the Judgment Day with Balor, he's been there through all forms of it, and uh, I think he's gonna have to break away from him though. But still, it could go to SummerSlam where Balor versus Dominic. Dominic takes over and is actually the head of the group. But anyways, we all three voted for Pepsi Phil, and I picked him as my super pick. I am going with the most obvious for points because at this point, going into the WrestleMania super card, I know it sucks to have to defend the title twice in a row, but that's what a champion does. In WrestleMania, that's what it's for the RPD title. So I'm trying to get
Well,
that
I'm gonna
title so I
walk
can
into
go into
Mania as
Mania
champion. I'm
with
walking
it.
out of Mania as champion.
No,
Sorry
I'm
to
I'm
spoil
You
it.
lost
I'm
one title.
undefeated. I have walked into the past 3 years. I've walked into Mania with the title and left with the title. That's what I plan to do.
The only reason
Eddie
that
lost
you
one
didn't
title
lose
last
at
week.
the Royal Rumble completely is because I had the night off.
Okay, okay.
Eddie lost one title last week, and here in a couple weeks, or here in about a month and a half, he's not gonna have that title either. Either me or Tyreek will be walking out, and I am confident I'm gonna beat Tyreek this
Yeah, well, that,
year. Yeah,
easier said than done.
but moving on. For real. I can't tell you how many times we've tied or you just like clean sweep me. I mean, yeah. I could compare you to my friend Rooster because he and me used to play NBA NBA 2K, and he was unstoppable with the game. And when I beat him, I felt like I should have got a goddamn Xbox achievement for that. I'm telling you right there because it was I was like, holy crap. But yeah, but you're kind of in that category though. It's like when you beat Mr. RPD, it means
That's got to
something.
be the most country name I've ever heard. You said Rooster is his name, your friend's name?
Yeah, in
I
Indiana.
like it. I like it.
But moving on, we got the women's intercontinental title match. Becky Lynch, the champion, defending against AJ Lee. I would like to go first on this one. I think Becky Lynch is winning it. If AJ Lee is gonna win it, I think they're gonna make it like a WrestleMania thing. CM Punk's obviously walking out, so they're gonna get their homeboy walking out as remaining champion. But AJ Lee, yeah, I think this is where, yeah, she's getting her title match in her hometown, but she's gonna win it on a bigger stage. All those friends that would probably be there in Chicago, or whatever, can be right there at WrestleMania and get the same moment, but 10 times more out of it. But, um, yeah, I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch on this one.
I think I have to agree with you on that, just because that Becky's a great champion. And it's not just me saying it. A lot of people say it. Sports Illustrated says it. Seth says it. Bleacher
Bleacher
Report says
Report
it.
says it.
So
ESPN says it. Ring
RPG's
Post Daily says it.
exactly.
Ring Post Daily apparently saying it.
Yeah.
God dang. See, we need to
AJ
like somehow
Lee
clip this and
hasn't
send
wrestled
this
a
to
singles
her.
match in over 10 years, and you think she's beating Becky Lynch. Whatever you are smoking, you need to put it down and get some help if you think that's the case.
You need to go straight
AJ
edge
Lee is
AJ's
my
husband.
AJ Lee is my girlfriend's favorite.
Becky Lynch is my super pick.
Nice.
Oh snap!
Yeah,
Oh
I
snap!
just think not saying this feud can't
I like it when they just get dropped like
can't
that.
say this feud can't continue with AJ winning, but I think it continues better with AJ chasing it and her winning it on a bigger stage. Like I feel like I told you
Yeah,
guys, I think during a Royal Rumble predictions or something, that I just felt like there's no better match at Mania than AJ and Becky fighting for that title for both of them.
absolutely. So now we're gonna get on with the women's Elimination Chamber match, and it is Tiffany Stratton versus Rhea Ripley versus Alexa Bliss versus Asuka versus Kiana James versus Raquel Rodriguez. Who wants to go first on this one? I went first last time. I'll let
Give
you
me
guys
Raquel
decide.
Rodriguez.
Ooh, okay.
Nice, I like it.
Well,
I think her and Liv Morgan may have some things to discuss the next night on Raw. Things are getting a little hairy. Maybe not enough Dom to go around.
Man, it's tough. Because there's a couple options, but I think I'm gonna go with Tiffany Stratton with this one. I just as much as I'd want Raquel, and that'd be so good too. Like imagine if Raquel wins the title at Mania, but Liv doesn't. That'd be crazy. But something just tells me, they're gonna want to run back that Tiffy and Jade match that they had at Evolution. I thought it was good. Well, no, she kind of squashed Tiffy, I believe, for the title. Or it was a good back and forth, but for the most part, Jade dominated. But I was hoping, Bianca would be able to be healthy enough to come back. But I mean, I don't mind Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill only because just Tiffy's been kind of, unstoppable. I don't think anybody's kicked out of her moonsault. I believe it might have been Jade that, if anybody has, but I think running that match back would be good and a good match for a SmackDown Women's title. But yeah, that's my choice. It's gonna be Tiffy time.
I'm also gonna go with Tiffany, just because I know there's a lot of names in here you can see winning, but like I don't know, like Rhea's tag team champion, so I don't see that happening. There's other options that could win, but I was gonna say my second pick, if I had to, would be Raquel. She's really up there, but I gotta go with Tiffany Stratton. That's with my gut. I think she's been gone for so long. She's been in WrestleMania matches like this before. This is how you get her back into it. Yeah, she didn't win the Rumble, but this is good. This is just as
She
good.
was final two, right? In the Rumble.
I think so. One of the top final three, yeah. Final three for sure.
found history has shown that usually the final two in the Rumble, for the most part, are the ones fighting for the champion. It's like one,
Liv, Soul, and her.
yeah,
Yeah.
usually, well, a trend I've noticed over the years is just with the men's and women's, it's like the winner of the Rumble, the runner-up, usually wins the Elimination Chamber or at least gets a title match. Or, and of course, there's some years that hasn't happened, but also, like you said, like,
I mean, there was a while when Triple H would finish second and then walk into Mania with a champion.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and you mentioned Joey Rhea Ripley being tag team champions. I see a huge women's tag team championship match happen at Mania, and I think it'll be multiple teams, and one of those teams is probably gonna be Charlotte and Alexa. One of those teams probably gonna could be Raquel and Roxanne, and a few others that would go great in there. But yeah, I think it's sippy time.
Like I've never like they've never had a champion win something like a Rumble or something, and like I could see like Oba Femi holding the Intercontinental title, never losing it, winning a Rumble as champion, and then going to WrestleMania, winning a double title. He did it in NXT.
Hmm.
I mean, and why wouldn't they replay that back at WrestleMania? That'd be cool. But yeah, we all got So me and Ty both have Tiffany Stratton, and Eddie has Raquel Rodriguez, which I like it. I like the pick. Rodriguez was really up there with me too. I was about to pick her too. It was like almost a heads and tails for
If I'm
me.
being honest,
But
that's the match I
now,
want to see.
yeah, and now we're gonna go with the men's elimination chamber match. We got Randy Orton versus LA Knight versus Cody Rhodes versus Javon Evans versus Trick Williams versus Jay Uso, and I think they're fighting for what title? The WWE
Yeah,
title opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew McIntyre's championship.
Yep, WWE title at WrestleMania.
This one was tough,
I think
but
It is tough.
there's a few options that I could see happening.
Oh God, yeah, that's crazy.
Like it'd be great. I think it'd be awesome if LA Knight won.
It's even crazier when you look at the names and you're like, oh my God, I'm looking at one of the two WrestleMania main events here, WWE and the World Heavyweight title matches.
Yeah.
But it's like, holy crap, one of these names is the main event.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I think main event has been Cody Rhodes. Like last year's, it's been Cody, and
Yeah.
whether they go a triple threat route with Jacob.
Jesus Christ.
I've even heard a fatal four-way with that fourth spot being Sammy or Randy Orton. That's why I think Randy Orton could win.
Come here.
But I don't know. I just don't. I just
LA
think
Come here.
it's Super Cody.
Come here.
I genuinely don't have an
Yeah.
issue with Super Cody just winning all the time, just because I'm a fan of Cody. I think I just wanted Drew to win the championship because been wanting him to win championship for years. But like Super Cody winning, I know there'd be a handful of fans who hate that, but I really do not mind it. It's like he is.
We're gonna have
He's the
those
guy.
regardless of.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're gonna have those few
See-
fans that are just like that can't enjoy a good thing while they have it.
Yeah.
So you're going with Cody, Ty?
Yeah. And I'm
I will also back that and go
Okay.
Cody Rhodes.
that does remind me of people talking about Super Cena, him winning all the matches and going into the main event. It's like you look back on that, it's like yeah, but
You said Cody Rhodes too, Eddie?
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Continue, Ty.
Well, I was just saying that you look back and Cena winning all those matches almost seemed like that torch that Cena handed Cody. He's been Super Cody for a while now, but it just took it to a step further. And like I said, I don't mind that. Like I just Cody puts on like the best matches, and I enjoy watching him.
Well, I see Cody Rhodes losing here because I think what's going to happen is maybe Javon gets eliminated and he's exiting the chamber. And out here comes Jacob Fatu, gets in the ring, takes out Cody. Cody and Jacob Fatu have to have like a no disqualification type match at WrestleMania. Williams, I think there's going to be like a ladder match of some sort for like the U.S. title or something. And that would mean like Williams and LA Knight would be two good competitors to have in that. Jay's tag champion, so he'll probably be defending. Javon Evans may or may, I don't know what he'll be doing, but probably not this WWE title match. So it leaves it down to me to say I'm gonna go with Randy Orton on this.
That's a good pick. I think my wild card's probably gonna be that Drew McIntyre
Oh
Drew
shit!
McIntyre
Wild cards, I
will get
forgot.
involved in the men's elimination chamber match because he's just Drew just does not want Cody to win, and somehow he's just gonna get in there and whether he costs him or don't cost him, he's gonna try to stop him. I'm gonna say Drew will get involved with the men's elimination chamber match as my wild card.
All right. So Drew gets involved in chamber match.
Yes.
I just say Javon Evans jumps off of Chamber. I mean, we all know he's probably going to do it. In what shape or form, it's not really predictable. So can I just say that he jumps off of the Chamber?
Who does? Javon?
Javon Evans. Yeah, nobody else in that match is. I don't think he's going to be doing all that. Maybe Cody if he's sounding absolutely crazy from a pod, but
Yeah, that's why I thought about, like I said at the beginning, about like a surprise win or something big. It'd be like, oh shit, this person just won. But, and all
Javon will
my
jump off what? I'm sorry.
Javon will jump off of or just jump off of, or just off of the chamber. I don't know if I don't know if it'll be the top of the chamber or a pod. I just know he'll be jumping off the chamber, some way or shape or form.
But yeah, like my picks could argue are a bit predictable, and there's not like a big surprise on who's gonna win. Like choosing Becky, Punk, Tiffany, and Cody. But I think the big surprise is whatever's in that crate. Now I'm not gonna lie, when the crate first got revealed, I was kind of just like I don't know why, it felt a little weird. I was like, this just seems a little weird. Like, this crate is here, like what could be in it, but it's intriguing. It could be anything, but I just hope it's something big. Like, whether it's somebody or some.
I have two guesses. On that, and I will let Joey make his wild card prediction before I give my 2 cents.
It's The Rock, the final boss.
I wouldn't be upset if The Rock never showed back up on my TV.
Wow, I'm kind of with you. Wow, we're all in there. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, Rock, just keep your distance, man.
I understand the drawing power that he has and everything, but I've had issues with him since he dethroned Punk in 2013. I think that's when it was, or 2014.
Okay. I'm going to go out on a limb here.
The Rock says.
I think we will see Roman Reigns get involved in the Punk match. Meaning either, what I mean by that particularly is Punk's obviously winning, but I see like Roman Reigns showing up and taking him out after he wins. So, I mean, I'm trying to think of how to say it, but
I think that way worked perfectly. Roman Reigns will be involved in the Punk Balor match, whether that be before, or during, or after.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's good wording.
Tribal chief.
Now, if you'd have said like Roman will cost Finn the match, that's a little different, but I'll give you every little advantage you guys need because I'm still walking out with the champion. Simple as that.
Man, just say your 2 predictions for the box.
It's either Chris Jericho or Seth Rollins, in my opinion.
Now you got me excited. I certainly hope so.
And if it's anything else, it's a letdown. You hear that? You hear that, Paul? Mr. Levesque? If it's anybody else in that crate, I'm disappointed. And yes, you do want to appease me.
Yeah, Mr. 8.
Don't know why I got closer to the screen like my microphone isn't right here, but
well, on this card, we have also AEW Revolution, and if I'm correct, it looks like I think all of us. I'm trying to see. Let me see. I'm trying to see if Ty. Did you use your super pick, Ty?
No, I was gonna save
There's
that for
mine.
Revolution. What's crazy is that
Okay.
Not
Okay.
a bad.
So.
that one can make a big difference because this is like to get a jumping lead almost because the Revolution card is probably gonna have 10 plus matches. We know how AEW pay-per-views go, so that can shift.
True.
With 10 matches on the show and wild cards on that show. So yeah, I'm gonna save my super pick for that show. So you can walk away
Okay.
with the
So
lead.
right now we got two. Right now we got two super picks on me and Eddie's super picks already picked, and then we all have wild cards here. Um, Eddie's super pick is Becky Lynch. Mine is CM Punk. Ty's wild as Drew will get involved in the chamber match. Eddie's, I put Javon will jump from the chamber, meaning anywhere, somewhere off the chamber. Because that's the one I'm thinking. Pod, the side, something. I know where Eddie's going. Javon's going to have a high flying moment, and it's going to be like, oh,
And with him,
yeah,
you
it's going
can't
to be
predict
something
if it's
big.
going to be a cutter or like a crossbody. I'm being safe here.
Yeah.
That boy's gonna bounce from the top of the chamber. I bet. Like it would surprise me if he Spider-Man up there and landed on someone. He's that good. He's that young, and yeah. And then I got Roman Reigns will get involved in the World Heavyweight Championship match.
What's crazy is that
So
Javon, I could see that, like him doing like it would be kind of weird if he did like a cutter from the pod, I guess, because it's more of him falling if that were to happen. But
mhm.
but I could see him getting caught and RKO out of nowhere, and that's how he gets eliminated.
else,
That could be his elimination right there.
Yeah,
Randy, if you're watching, take notes.
and we still got a whole another card,
right.
AEW Evolution. So I can't wait to see where that goes. But yeah, if we have any other matches, we will get them in and voted for as soon as we can. If not, we just won't count those matches. But the weird thing was, and I swear on my life, they added the 2 dark matches to the Rumble. And I understand all of us have different lives, some of us different time zones. I get it. But I see WWE has 2 dark matches, and I'm scrambling for answers and everything, and I get it. And all the way through the Rumble card, I'm refreshing the page, and the dark matches results never came in.
Really.
And at one point, the final results were just no. I was like, well, I watched it all day from YouTube before, during, and after the Royal Rumble event. Didn't see no dark matches. The results ain't nowhere online. So I just thought maybe they scrapped them, but they were added, but they got scrapped.
Mm.
And then after RPD's page posted results, about I think 2 hours later, the dark match results got added in. Now, even though those points got added in, it just like pretty much upped everyone by a point. There was really no difference.
Yeah.
Austin still walked out ring champion, but yeah.
Maybe they did them after the show, but that would be weird to do those matches after the Royal Rumble.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking after the Rumble, wrestlers are getting ready to leave, and they're getting rings and stuff taken apart. Like, bro, them people don't play around. They got that whole stadium up in 23 days. Like, give them credit.
Yeah, but what's weird is that dark matches are usually after the show, like unless it's like main event, because main event comes on before Raw for live shows. But if there's a dark match on
Well, it
SmackDown,
said pre-show. It said pre-show, so that's why I watched YouTube. I figured they were gonna do like almost like how WWE used to do Sunday Night Heat matches before Raw and stuff, or before pay-per-views. So I thought it was like a pre-show type of thing, only on YouTube. Or when I was watching YouTube, I was like, okay, maybe this is just an ESPN exclusive that I'm not seeing because I'm watching a whole different free way. And yeah, so I kept looking for these results all probably for like a couple hours, and nothing came up. And then the next day, there they were. So I was like, okay, I don't know when this happened, but those are the results. But that was just crazy how that happened. But I miss good old fashioned pre-show matches.
I do too a little bit.
Like, why not? Like, if Carmelo Hayes ain't got nothing going on here, why not have him defend the United States title in an open challenge? Right there, boom. Fifth match, and it don't take too much to put
Yeah,
into
and
it.
I think something I remember when they made the switch. It seemed like right when Triple H kind of took over. It seemed like he for some reason, we'd have pay-per-views before, and every match, some of those pay-per-views, every match would be a banger, and then you'd have the opening one that would be kind of forgettable. I feel like Triple H was just like, nah, just
Right.
no pre-show match, just have all of the show just be the show, and let all of it be a banger. Because you guys remember Triple H right out the gate with the PLEs. He was just, putting putting on banger match after banger match.
Yeah, but when they had pre-show matches and they did six matches on a pay-per-view, when they had about a 7 match card, including the pre-show and stuff, um, a whole lot more wrestlers got paid and got put on pay-per-view. And yeah, we got 4 great matches to look forward to with titles on the line and stipulations and everything, and title match opportunities and stuff. I mean, it's gonna be a good pay-per-view. It's just I personally miss the pre-show matches. Like, why not get Sami Zayn out there and do something?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like the
Obafemi
the
squash
the
match at least.
Usos started their legendary reign on a pre-show match on that Money in the Bank against Ray and Dummy Dom. So you know,
And you know who else kind of did the same thing? John Cena, when they put him on Saturdays on Velocity, and he said, "Okay, that's my
yep,
show," and that he took advantage of being on a show that we're probably not gonna get many viewers on it. So yeah, you can go out there and do what you want. Like, he took advantage of that. He took
he
advantage
was
of
like,
that,
nah, this
and
is
that's
the
kind of like what a
show.
pre-show. Yeah, and that's what a pre-show is to me. Is like at least a match or two. Like, bro, get some people out there, get them showing their stuff on ESPN where people are watching and stuff, and get them out there. I mean, why not a Kit Wilson match? You're pushing him to the moon because of his theme song. Why not just get him out there and do something?
It will, son.
An Obafemi squash match. Now, I'm not saying because there's 4. Don't forget, we all use our wiles and stuff. None of us guessed what was going to be in the crate,
Yeah, Eddie had his predictions, which
and
I
I
hope
don't.
it's one of those. I hope it's one of those because I don't want it to be like, I don't know, something ridiculous like, oh, we're having a tournament at a WrestleMania and this is the trophy that people will be fighting for. It's like, I wouldn't really like that.
Okay, okay. So we will. Okay, what I will offer on the spot is you don't have to lose a point if you're wrong. But does anybody want to add just like what we think the crate reveal is going to be, and if you somehow get it right, you get an extra point. Does anyone want to add a little crate reveal to it? Because why not? Why not? This is for a title. We're doing it live right here on RPD. Why not? Why don't we just add a crate factor? Everyone take a guess, and if you get it right, you get a point. If you don't, who cares? You don't lose nothing. Why not? You down for that? Because we didn't even factor that in here.
I'd be down for it if the champ is down for it because he's the one defending the championship.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking both of y'all. What about it, champ? You could get an extra point this way. This could save your title.
I'm gonna show you all that I don't need shortcuts to keep my championships. Give me Chris Jericho in the crate.
Oh my God, Chris Jericho and a fucking crate!
And when he came back in like 2012, if you remember, he had the countdown clock, and then when he debuted back in the day, he had the spectacular. It was another countdown clock. So, like he does these things whenever he's about to return, and this would be probably, I would say, the most tame that he's done. But I mean, why not? Why not have it be Chris Jericho?
I can't believe we're doing a crate reveal on here. That's crazy.
For real, it's like I don't know. It just this seems like
On the
very the
fly.
crate. The crate seems very Vince McMahon to me. Like it does. Like I don't know. When I first heard, it, I was like, this
It
just seems like
does.
something that Vince would be like, oh, there's a. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Seth just because I want Seth. That's it. That's just I want the crate to be Seth, him to pop out and just be like, hey, I'm here.
I respect
Yeah,
that.
I'm just gonna go with that. Again, one of my picks is on Seth because he was supposed to return at the Rumble and win, but that didn't work out for me. So
Yeah, man, this is hard. This is on the. I just to let you know, I never once thought of this crate reveal shit being part of it. It just happened on the fly. I'm kind of stumped right now. I mean, you guys have good points.
yeah,
Um,
like I said, I just feel like this whatever it better be big because I feel like just based on
yeah.
who I chose, I don't think there's going to be like a huge surprise win to where anybody's like shocked, like, oh, this person won. Because I think the crate is the big surprise, whatever it is. I just hope it's good. Also, the Masked Man,
Damn.
it has to be someone big. Like, I know people are saying Grayson Waller. I don't want that. I don't know. It just would, to me, it'd be a
Oh, it's
letdown.
with the New Day. He was on TV last week.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, well, he's right there. But, I want it to be someone else.
Jesus Christ.
Let that be Seth or something. I don't know.
I am thinking
Need to
so
beat
hard.
Chicago this
Okay, if
Saturday.
it,
Okay.
I'm thinking so hard. If it is Chris Jericho, why a freaking crate?
Right.
He's eccentric. He always.
I mean,
does
that's just
some of
something
those.
you'd see at TSW Wild Man Fiji coming out of something.
If we ever get him put in a crate, we can't be letting him come
They
back.
can't let him back out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think that would be too
At
smart.
least let me get an interview with the man before you lock him up, because that is my TSW job. I love my job. But god dang, I'm thinking Chris Jericho too. Like, that's where I'm at. Could it be Joe Henry? Could it Ellie? Could it be I'm thinking it could be Joe Henry. But god dang, I'm thinking Chris Jericho.
Yeah. What's crazy is that there's no like hint to that this crate is tied to any storyline. So it's hard to even, it could be anything. It's like it literally can be anything. So it's kind of, only person we know is that Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis keep sending it back and forth and want nothing to do with it until Chamber.
Logistically, though, it's like whatever is in the crate, do they expect us to believe it's a living thing, just being shipped back and forth? And
That's what I was
how's it
thinking,
going bathroom? How's it
right?
eating?
It's like,
Like, I'm sitting there thinking, like, there's no way they're gonna be like, oh my god, we've been doing this for about 2-3 weeks now, and there's been a human in there the entire
right? It's
time.
like
Like, no,
someone's
that's
just been in
no.
the crate for 2 weeks, just waiting, like, oh, counting down the days.
Yeah, they had out. They planned it ahead pretty damn well. Um,
I think he throws Jericho, right?
yeah, I have to, because it's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah. That that would be insane. It's like it'd shake up all of Mania season if Chris just returned now. Like that'd just be it's be like, what is he gonna do at Mania? What's he gonna do afterwards? All that stuff. So good pick.
And I love this stuff because we did this at the Rumble with the first ever legendary pick that, by the way, no one got right yet. So no one can claim to be in the first correct one yet. That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Got to wait a whole another year just to give it a try. But no, a freaking crate reveal. Like, come on.
Yeah,
I can't believe we just
a,
did that.
we got a crate pick.
Dude, I'm telling you, points on this show matter. And if we can agree on something, why not? Because that point could either save you. It could save you and help you win the title. It could help you retain the title. Who knows? But it could even resort into a tie and the champ walk out because we've seen it happen
I
before.
do think we obviously wouldn't do this with everything, but there's been so much revolved around the crate and the fact that it's for the chamber and it's like open on this day. Like I think it makes sense to have the extra pick.
Yeah, like I said, if we can all ever agree on something, why not go for it? Why not just add some fun to it, some flair?
Well, I
And plus,
only
we
agree
just did
to it
that
to make a
live
point
on
that
the
I am the
pod.
greatest Ring Post Daily champion of all time.
Just stop. Like I'm Mr.
I will be the
RPD.
And
first
you
man
are
to knock
the
you off during WrestleMania season. I'll be the first one to knock you off at WrestleMania, and then I'm gonna hold this title all the way until Money in the Bank, where I'm gonna win the Call Your Shot contract. Then I'm gonna have the ring, and then I'm gonna have all the power that I want and need.
You know that.
another man on the radar, which I'll ask you the question, Tyreek. Maybe you know. I have no clue. How long has Austin been ring general champion?
Um. Well, who'd he beat for the? He probably beat Eddie Wade, right?
I have no
I
goddamn
feel like he beat
clue.
Eddie Wade for it.
Because all I remember is he won and then went on his Brock Lesnar
I think it
schedule.
was. It was definitely last year, probably late last year.
That's what I'm saying. Do you even have an idea of when that may have been?
October, November, maybe.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking October.
And the fact that he ain't even threatened of cashing in, he's setting a reign for himself,
Right.
racking them days up. Sitting at home collecting them stats. And Eddie Wade is our current Ring Post Daily champion. He once was a Brotherhood champion, but we won't talk about that because we don't see
Exactly.
that,
We
do
will not talk about that because what happened there was what I can
Shenanigans.
say is nothing more than a plot against me and my well-being. Just like pretty much everything is from Mike Woody and all his little cronies.
But the way I look at it is you may have lost one title, but you still got one, and that still means a lot that you still have one title left. And not only that, but you putting, I guess, your differences aside and the Brotherhood as well with Golden Boy. Now you have
Don't
a
call him
whole.
that. He is not Golden Boy. He is Austin's perfect creation. This man,
Wow.
he put me at my limits. He made me a better superstar. I would have probably never been able to win the Brotherhood champion if I hadn't had those wars with Landon Gray. So
Absolutely. Check out Eddie's YouTube channel. That showed you a lot of their matches.
thank you for the plug. Thank you.
Golden Boy
Hey, I
he's
told you I
Nick
was
Wayne.
You can
I
also
told you I was
check
gonna
me
be a
out on
fair interview.
TikTok, Instagram, anywhere you want to follow me. Eddie Wade 0 for most of the handles.
Yeah.
Somebody stole it for TikTok, so it's Eddie Wade 20 on TikTok because somebody stole it. I am working to get that name, so be wary.
Maybe it's the real Eddie Wade. Like
Yeah.
we don't even know if you're the real. Like what if you just been holding the title and we just have no idea?
I'm not answering any more questions. This isn't about me.
Well, you still are a champion, even though you lost one title. But when you brought the artist formerly known as Golden Boy to your Brotherhood group, you brought, although your Brotherhood title went out the window, you brought another title into the Brotherhood with the artist formerly known as Golden Boy, and now you have a TSW Tag Team Champion in the Brotherhood once again. And like I said, when the Brotherhood is on one, they stay on one.
Whatever. I don't know what kind of shenanigans they're going to try to pull, but Lennox somehow weaseled his way out of there with the other half of that championship, even though Golden Boy has been carrying that team for the last, I don't know, 3 months because they won those titles back when I won the same night that I won my Brotherhood champion.
Yeah, how does that, like,
So the way I see
Golden Boy just, he was winning in life. He was a champion. He's still a champion, but now it's just, you don't know where that's going to go. Golden Boy is Nick Wayne, and like Austin Michaels is a terrible father like Christian Cage.
To call anybody terrible and Christian Cage in the same sentence it doesn't work because they don't go together. Christian, like,
I mean, he's a great.
All I know,
he's a great wrestler.
Is that if the opportunity is given, me and Landon Gray will be the tag team champions, and you will mark my words on that.
Ooh.
If I am given the opportunity to slap Lennox Kid in the face again and take another title from him, I will happily do it.
Well, I was there. I held the interview, and the thing that shocks me is a month prior to that, I got to interview Lennox Kid and Golden Boy as tag champs, first night on the job, and it was such an honor to get that tag team, both of them, on an interview on the first night on the job. And a month later, 30 days later, a month later, Golden Boy has changed his mind on everything.
Threw it all away.
And see, Austin Michaels, from my experience, Austin Michaels does present you with opportunities and, oh, here's the sun and the stars and everything. He'll paint a picture out for you, and it's hard to say no to it. And I think he offered Golden Boy just enough to nibble, and he got hooked. And but it might be for the good for him. Who knows? Austin Michaels did point out that in majority of their matches, Lennox Kid was the one who got the pin. Austin Michaels,
hog.
Yeah, Austin Michaels pointed that out. And a tag team is 50-50, man. And Lennox Kid, maybe Lennox Kid did take a little bit more spotlight. Who knows? But that's how Golden Boy feels, and and he didn't even have to say anything, you know? That's what really got me.
I think we should have him on here sometime. I think we should have him back on here. I think we should have Landon Gray, the perfect creation, and Eddie Wade hosting Green Post Daily. That is an episode.
I think that's a good idea. Like, I have some questions for Landon Gray or whatever he's going by nowadays, because it's like, it's.
Hey, I think I can work something out.
Man, like.
Yes, because this would be a great way to get some answers.
Because how does, like, I've seen good men. I remember Eddie Wade when he was a good child. He wasn't the problem child. He was a good child. And even Master Sergeant was an honorable soldier. Now he's just a dishonorable, just, he's a lackey, man. Like, what's going on? Everybody.
Lackey? Really?
Maybe
he is the rock and roll champion
lackey
right
was
now.
the wrong word, but he's the Brotherhood's just that they've taken over TSW, so it happens.
Well, they got titles. They got the RPD title. They got the one half of the TSW tag titles. They got the forgive me. What I'm forgetting what title it is that Master Sarge holds, and I should remember.
Champion. That is so disrespectful.
I just had a brain fart.
You ought to drop and give us 50 right now. But you're lucky he's not here because he would be
Hey,
jumping
no
through the
disrespect.
screen.
He's the biggest American hero since Kurt Angle.
Bigger
Last time,
than
The
Kurt
Master
Angle.
Sarge knows, even though I'm not part of the Brotherhood, Master Sarge is one of the guys that I think as a TSW main eventer for sure. And Lennox Kid, he's one of my favorites to interview. He's one of my favorites to see out there in matches. And I'm just waiting to see how this works out between him and his still tag team champion partner, the artist formerly known as Golden Boy. I don't know what
The
else to call him.
perfect creation. He is the
Gray.
perfect creation.
Landon Gray, I like it.
yeah, I think I just
But
hope
yeah,
when
I can't wait to see how
hope
this
if he
unfolds.
comes on, he actually talks instead of just glaring in the camera and in front of Joey's microphone. Like that's all he did. Like we need answers.
Hey,
Like I said, Joey said something surprisingly profound at the beginning. He said everything he needed to say without uttering a word.
yeah, sometimes just what you don't say that says a lot.
Well, RP, if anybody,
I mean, trust me, when I went back and watched that interview, I was like, wow. I was like pure cinema right there, man.
let it be known, if there's anybody
a mic drop
who can get answers out of Landon Gray, it's the RPD podcast. We'll do our best.
I remember my last night on the job before I got kicked out of the Brotherhood. 5 seconds before I got kicked out of the Brotherhood, Golden Boy grabbed my golden glasses and broke them. Yeah, my last night on the job, my golden glasses gets broken. I'm fired from the Brotherhood. Betrayed by my wrestler. I mean, how about a night?
Yeah, but I think that's a good place to go out. So we have done our Elimination Chamber predictions. We will do the Revolution predictions as well.
And as well too, like I said earlier, the song you probably heard at the beginning was "Winner Take All" by Johnny Houlihan. This is Facebook royalty music that we use on the show, and it is "Winners Take All" by Johnny Houlihan. We have, like we said, we have the crate reveal. We have 4 or 2 super picks, 3 wilds, and we still got AEW Revolution around the corner. All this leading up to who will be going into WrestleMania, no days off, defending that title. So Eddie Wade could retain and have to defend again. Me and Tyreek could either win this title and no rest for the weary, go back into defense mode.
Yep, all will be revealed in time. With all that being said, he has been our Ring Post Daily Prophecy Champion, Eddie Wade. He has been, I won't say Mr. Fantastic, but Joey Hudson. Yeah,
Thank you.
I have been
like
Mr. RPD. Hopefully, future 6-time Ring Post Daily Podcast Prophecy Champion. But until then, of course, as always, happy wrestling.
Never stop. Keep yourself moving till you reach the top and hold on tight 'cause it's a long way to fall. And life is a game and the winners take all. Life is a game.